Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, April 15th. You'll be interested to know, today is tax day. Enough said. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking clean with waves at 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions will shift to fair as the day goes on, with winds picking up to onshore at 8 miles per hour by early afternoon. Expect semi-choppy conditions later as the wind shifts to west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with a 4-foot incoming high tide, when the south-southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 14 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first high tide on Wednesday will be 4.5 feet at 8:30 a.m., followed by a 0-foot low tide at 2:30. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 67 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start with clean 2 to 3 plus foot waves on Thursday, but become choppy by noon as winds pick up. Friday sees similar 2 to 3 plus foot sets, remaining clean early before shifting to choppy conditions in the afternoon. Saturday holds steady with 2 to 3 plus feet, but choppy conditions persist, especially later in the day. This morning, it's partly sunny and it feels like 61 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:21, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:18. It looks like we're in for some mostly sunny weather today, with a high near 64 and a light southwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 67. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 57 and a calm northeast wind around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather, Thursday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 65 and a south wind around 0 to 15 miles per hour. Friday through Sunday trend milder and mostly sunny with highs near 67 to 68 and nights mostly in the mid to upper 50s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, California has not seen measles numbers like this in years, and cases are still rising. A measles outbreak in the Sacramento region, the third and largest in California so far this year, has brought the state's year-to-date measles cases to 39, far surpassing yearly totals for the last several years. The ongoing outbreak in Sacramento and Placer Counties, which began in late February and has grown to 17 cases, will likely continue for another 21 days, according to state health officials. Of the 39 cases so far this year, 85% have been in people under age 20, and 95% have been in individuals who were unvaccinated. Now on to sports. Amazon Prime Video's broadcast of the Heat Hornets play-in-game cut out with less than a minute to go in overtime, displaying a technical difficulties graphic. This marked an all-time blunder for Prime Video, as it presented the NBA play-in tournament for the first time this week. Viewers were shocked as the feed dropped during a crucial moment of an incredible contest between the Eastern Conference's 9th and 10th seeds. Before the broadcast returned, LaMelo Ball made a key shot, giving Charlotte a 5-point lead. Despite the mishap, a phenomenal finish saved Prime, with Miami's Tyler Hero hitting a crucial three-pointer. In local sports, The Padres are rolling. San Diego beat the Mariners 4-1 last night at Petco Park, with Michael King going 6 sharp innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 run allowed, to move to 2-1 on the year. Xander Bogaerts drove in 3 runs on 3 hits. Jackson Merrill went 3 for 4, and Mason Miller locked it down for his 5th save. Miller's scoreless streak now sits at 29 2/3 innings, longest active in baseball, 3rd longest in franchise history. Fernando Tatis Jr. also hit a milestone, reaching his 400th career RBI. The Padres are 11-6 on a 6-game winning streak, 9 wins in their last 10, one of the best records in baseball right now. Tonight, Randy Vasquez faces Seattle's Emerson Hancock at 6:40 at Petco, with a chance to take the series. Meanwhile, San Diego SC dropped 2-1 to Minnesota United on Saturday, their 2nd straight loss. The bigger concern is discipline, 6 red cards in 6 matches, with Christopher McStay sent off for a 2nd yellow in the 2nd half. The club sits at 3-2 in the Western Conference. In top news, Amazon's car sales bet is getting bigger, with new brands in more cities. The e-commerce giant's new car buying program expands to Jeep, Chevrolet, and other brands. Now you can buy a brand new Corvette on Amazon.com. Over the past year and a half, the e-commerce giant has quietly expanded its car sales business. What began as an experiment with Hyundai Motor has recently grown to include vehicles from Kia, Mazda, Subaru, Chevrolet, and Jeep. The service, called Amazon Autos, is active in over 130 cities, including Los Angeles, Dallas, and New York. Last year, around $1 trillion worth of cars were sold by dealerships in the United States, according to the National Automobile Dealers Association. The Amazon Autos program launched at the end of 2024. It allows customers to browse and purchase a car from nearby participating dealerships. The aim is to let customers complete much of the purchase and financing paperwork from home, cutting down on time. In business news, Apple and Amazon are teaming up to challenge Starlink's smartphone ambitions. Amazon is spending more than $11 billion to buy Globalstar's satellite network and take over its deal with Apple. Amazon has made a deal to buy Globalstar's low Earth orbit satellite network for $11.6 billion, acquiring its spectrum licenses, operations, and assets to combine with its upcoming low Earth orbit internet satellite constellation. Apple owned 20% of Globalstar, and as part of the deal, Amazon will support satellite services like Emergency SOS for iPhones and Apple Watches. The deal is scheduled to close in 2027, pending regulatory approval. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $75,000. Ethereum is down 1.5% to about $2,000. And XRP is down 0.5% to $1.36. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. The artificial intelligence school bus camera company is blanketing America in tickets. Bus Patrol claims its technology helps curb dangerous driving at no cost to cities. However, public records often tell a different story. Every weekday morning, students step onto big yellow buses in Silver Spring, Maryland. These buses collect valuable data when they extend their stop signs and flash their red lights. Cameras record vehicles that fail to stop, violating state law. If local police review the footage and find a violation, the driver receives a $250 ticket in the mail. And in entertainment news, film shoots are down in the United States this year, except in New Jersey. So far, California, New York, and Georgia have declined in filming counts, while the Garden State saw gains. Across the United States, the volume of movie and television on-location production filming slowed in the first quarter of this year, with New Jersey marking an exception. The Garden State made gains in both filming count, which is up 45% year over year, as well as production spend, which is up 37%. The tracking firm attributes New Jersey's gains to a surge in episodic activity. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar. And he said, "Success means doing the best we can with what we have. Success is the doing, not the getting, in the trying, not the triumph. Success is a personal standard, reaching for the highest that is in us, becoming all that we can be." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.